A bit of a snowy day today. We got Lee coming to the pond to change the drum seal, but we've chose a snowy day to change the drum seal. Have a look. Snow is coming down. Well, this is English snow. I'm sure the Canadians will be laughing at us. So yeah, Lee's about to be here shortly, and then we're gonna document him changing the drum seal on the drum filter. Right, so we got Lee with me here today, changing my drum seal, because I didn't want to get my hands dirty, Lee, you know me.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so he's pulled out this. That's the old one, Lee, is it?
It's the old seal.
Wow. Considering the drum is 4 years old, do you think that's bad or is that expected?
Pretty much expected.
Is that expected?
Yeah, any drum seal, that's obviously where the dirt's always flowing over.
Wow.
And you'll always get a biofilm.
Yeah.
Being silicon as well, it's quite a grippy material, so you're always going to get it sort of embedded onto there, but it's done its job.
Yeah, it's done its job. Well, Red Label sent me a new one, well, not for free, I ordered some bits from them, so I thought we'll put a new one in, and Lee's kindly popped over. So if you need any work on your drum or on your pond, Lee's your man. Isn't that right, Lee?
That's it, that's
yeah.
right.
So we'll talk to you in a little bit. I'll let you get back to work. I think it's time for another cup of tea. Do you think so?
Sounds good, Chip. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so new seal is in. Oh, maybe we could get some light here, Lee, if you bring your head torch over. There you go, the new seal has been fitted. The drum looks dirty, but that's what's expected, isn't it, Lee?
Yeah.
In that way. But there's a new seal in there. Fight you a little bit, Lee, but you got there in the end. And yeah, we're going to now put the chute back in and then fire the system back up. So yeah, saves me getting my hand dirty, Lee. Oh, well done, you did very good on that. And if anybody wants to replace their drum, how often do you think someone should replace their drum seal? Is it like something they should do, or you wait until you think it needs replacing?
It's just one that you have to play by ear, really.
Yeah.
Obviously, just monitor your drum. As we were saying about testing the flow, coming around the seal. You'll get a giveaway if you've got dirt deposits sitting on the clean side of the drum. Yeah. Maybe it's time to check the seal and maybe replace it. So,
I mean, for me, for what it I don't know what a seal costs for different drums. But for me, for what I paid for it, and your time, it's well worth just changing it. As indeed, I run recycle RO, so it stops any debris getting to the 20 micron filter. People will be surprised what makes it past their drum screen, wouldn't they? Especially with backsplash and things like that, you know. No just drum.
The overspraying stuff off the cleaning system, so.
Yeah, no drum is without maintenance of some sort, isn't there?
No,
really,
any filtration always needs some degree of maintenance, so.
Yeah, so we're just going to button up the last bit and we can have a look at your snazzy van outside and see what you could do, because you are a pond builder, fly fisherman. Do you fly fish?
I've done a little bit.
You've done a
bit.
Not
much.
But you call yourself more a carp fisherman?
Yeah,
okay.
Specimen angler.
Alright, specimen angler, there you go.
When I get time.
Yeah, you got a little boy, so yeah. Alright, well, we'll get the last bit buttoned up. Yeah, so the drum seal is all the way in now, and we're about to put the waste chute back. Doesn't look so bad. It was a little bit dirty, but not terrible. According to Lee, said he's seen worse. So, gonna get this up. The fish pond has been off, idling, running. The temperatures have been switched off. Everything. So just the last bit on there, and get it back up and running. What are you doing there, Lee?
Just putting some CT1 on the waste chute.
Okay.
And we're going to thread that back into the system.
There you go.
That's going to go back in there. Make sure that clears that cable. Is that your heater?
That's
reading cable, isn't it?
Yeah, that's thermostat. Yeah.
Thread that in.
You can tell the thermostat cable is professionally clipped in, can you?
Yeah. Cable ties fix everything.
It's like the rednecks duct tape, isn't it? Lived in America for a bit, so yeah. So all this job's going in, and actually the good part about it is you get to clean. Well, me get to clean areas that your hands can't get to, and you guys come down and do this. It's a real help. It's nice seeing a brand new seal on there. It looks wicked, doesn't it?
Yep.
And like you said to me, it has a little bow now on there.
Yeah, you can see how it's pushing against the drum casing.
Yeah, so it's really doing well on there. So it looks better than the old one, in my estimation already, because it's sort of like it's sitting where you want it to sit.
I think over time the silicon just slackens off slightly, and doesn't have that pressure against the edge of the drum. So
the good thing is it wasn't brittle, right? So that's
it was still soft.
That means the UV hadn't been interfering with it too much. So, yeah. So tell us, Lee, while you put it, can you work and talk?
I can try. Yeah.
So what else do you do? What else do you do besides? I'm sure you don't make a living by fitting drum seals.
No, I'm a pond builder by trade.
Yeah.
So I specialise in obviously koi ponds, but I do large water features, more your original Japanese style ponds as well. Oh,
like in ground?
Yeah, in ground, just sort of more natural style ponds as well. Not as much. It's not a. It's a very niche market, as you know, especially with the koi and stuff. So, but anything from filtration upgrades, pipe works, anything really that involves water, fish. It's a very good passion of mine. So
you were telling me your background as a young man was fisheries, right?
Yeah, so I've got a degree in fisheries management, aquaculture and fish farming, which is where I started off working. Used to work for a company up in Lincolnshire producing about 2 tons of fish a week for the table, which is where it all started for me.
What type of fish was that?
Tilapia.
Tilapia?
Yeah.
Oh, we get them in Trinidad. I used to catch them as a kid.
Yeah. They're the most farmed fish in the world, I believe.
Oh, are they?
Or one of the most consumed.
Yeah.
And then from there, worked on that farm for a few years and ended up moving back home. And that's where I got into the aquatics trade, really. Started working for a company doing pond builds, and it all went from there.
Yeah.
And here I am still doing it.
And now you're at Rastakoi Pond.
Yeah.
I know it's been your dream, you know. Now your dream, you could tick that box in your bucket list to be at a Rastakoi Pond, didn't you?
That's it. Momentous achievement. Yeah.
Well, I must say you're worth your weight in gold, man. Thank you for.
That's okay. My pleasure.
For doing this, and trust me, now you've done this. Any jobs I need doing, I'm calling you. Especially since your family only live around the corner as well.
Well, I'm only 10 minutes down the road from your Chip, so...
Yeah, that's a blessing for me.
Yeah.
Probably a pain for you, but a blessing for me.
No, it's all good.
And, so you do pond builds, you do fiberglassing as well?
Yeah, generally. I use Alan at Easy Ponds for fiberglassing most of the time, but I've fiberglassed for a few years now. I've been building ponds for 10 years. Right, okay. So I might look young, but... I've been in the game for a little while, so... Yeah,
you certainly look young. Well, compared to me.
But, it's something I love doing. Very fortunate to work in an industry where I love going to work every day.
Yes.
Even the long drives, long hours, all makes it worthwhile when you do something that you thoroughly enjoy.
And you also do fish scrapes and pictures?
Yeah, I can do health checks. Stuff like that. I won't treat anyone's pond for fish because that's
it's a different thing.
It's a different thing altogether. But I can obviously do health checks, water testing, stuff like that as well. So anything to do with ponds and koi, I can help out. So.
That's awesome. Cool. Well, you certainly did a good job here today.
And, we got there in the end.
Yeah, we got there in the end. So. Cool. Well, if you need, I will film your van, but can you tell everybody your mobile number or your website?
Mobile number is 07837 230 113.
Right.
My email is info@thepondpro.co.uk.
Right.
And the website is www.thepondpro.co.uk.
Cool. All right, Lee. Well, thank you so much for your work today, and I'm sure you'll be back here again.
Yeah, we'll do.
And we'll get you some more tea and donuts when you come around. We do
very much
feed
appreciated.
You. Next time, maybe be some curry goat rice and peas or some jerk chicken.
Yeah, lovely. Yeah, very nice.
All right, buddy.
Cheers, Chip.
Well, good morning, everybody. It's been 24 hours since Lee has left. He was replacing the drum seal for me. That's all done, and the fish are looking good. It's a cold winter's day. As you can see, there's a bit of ice. We had some snow there. And what do you do when you are a recycle RO man on freezing winter day? Only those with recycle RO would know what that is and what I need to do. Comment below if you know. If you don't know, now you will know. Some people ask me why I don't run my bottom drains. The answer is I don't think you should be injecting air below a meter in your pond. That's why. So let's have a look at the pond. I got a mess here because I had Lee here yesterday changing the drum seal. There you go, that's the RO running out, that's my waste. This is recycling RO, I should say. And that's the temperature and the pH, 117, which is perfect for what I do, what I like. Let's see if we can get enough light in here. Hopefully you can see. There you go, there's a seal, Lee. You're the man. If you want your drum seal replacing, call Lee Bailey. Well, in fact, if you want anything replacing in your drum or service, the young man told me he does all them things. And I must say, let me bring this on me. Let me get over here, it's so dark. Okay, here's better. I must say that Lee's attention to detail is brilliant. I watched him work, and you know, you could figure out somebody, their ethos and how they work, and he just wasn't happy until it was done proper, 100%. And you know, one of the things I say in my job, and I tell people this, is you got to have attention to detail. Attention to detail matters, especially when you're working. And I can say, on this job that Lee did, the attention to detail was 100%. So I'm bigging him up. He's not here, so I could say it in front of him without, say it now on camera without embarrassing him. But yeah, his attention to detail is brilliant. He's going to come back and do a few other little pond bits for me and taps and other things. He's handy that way, and so I could recommend him wholeheartedly. And he'll come do some more work, and I'll film him as he progresses on. So we're coming up to the new year. It's freezing cold. I just came back from the gym, so I really just wanted to get the pond ready for the new year and everything that we do. So like I said many times when I'm doing these videos, the videos I do, Rastakoy and the mods, Stephen, Anthony, Ian, whoever is on here, we're not telling you to do this, run recycle RO. I'm not telling you to run a pH of 7 and do as I do with a KH of 8 or 10 milligrams as me and Anthony and Stephen do. It works for us, and our ponds and our fish, as you can see, they do well. They grow. Maybe in your pond they would grow as well. I mean, some of them are just now 5 years old and about 85, 86 centimeters. So, and a lot of this is what we've learned through Mike Snaden. So it's not just our way, it's we've learned from Mike, and he's guided us on the way. So it's not our information for ourselves, it's what we've learned from Mike. So yeah, I'm going to jet wash now. They're freezing cold. Andy Finch, if you're watching this, we need to come up with a way of cleaning these pre-filters without having to jet wash. That will save us freezing money. Alright, peace out. Oh. Let me show you this. There you go, fish feeding happily. Feeding on the mixture, special winter mix. Some colour food and sinking pellets and all Saki Ikari food and Sakai, Mr. Sakai food, Kentaro Sakai. So just to show you, after I've washed this, I keep these in a solution that makes them easier to clean, cuts down my jet washing time, so they're like Snow White now. But because the solution is not fish friendly, that I know of, I then leave them in this tub of water for probably a week or so. Change that water ever so often, but to be honest, the jet wash gets all of it out. but this is just another fail safe, and then whatever residue, if there's any that makes it past the recycle arrow, would quickly take that out into the waste. So, as it goes work well, you do that little dump. Give them a good soak. There you go, just going to test my KH, just so you can appreciate yourself what I run, as I see so many guys out there taking perfect KH water off one and chucking bicarb in like crazy. So that's what you do when you're in tier 4 lockdown and you're not having your usual New Year's celebration. So that's one drop going in. Hopefully the camera picked this up because I'm on my own. Outside that is. And there you go. So the camera might not pick up the color, but that's light green. You might be able to see that from the top angle there. So once it's blue, it's a KH of 1. So it's not even 1. And once it's pure yellow, there you go. So that's a KH of 1 there. So yeah, in a sense, I could confirm there's probably 15 milligrams of KH in the pond, and 15 parts per million, so 17 parts per million is 1 degree of KH, so there's below 1 degree of KH, and my pond will sit there happily and it'll all be fine. That probably works out to a pH of around 7.1. So, because I test my ponds daily, I know, ooh, it's cold, I know where I stand in that way. So yeah, it's the evening, it's December 31st, Tier 4, Leicester, United Kingdom, if you're watching from abroad. What, 76 centimeters? So
77 roughly.
yeah, yon side 76, 77. Not bad. So we're going to put it back now. Sagi. So we got the asagi out. This is on a kawa fish that I purchased in 2019 when I was in Japan at the farm, and I think it came to me at 54 centimeters. So now it's sand size, so we'll measure it. The next bit of footage you see is we'll give it a measure up and see what it is. I'm not taking the really big fish out because I need extra help with a net and stuff like that, so because some of them are really big. Right, so we'll give this a measure up and we'll come back. There you go. Okay, Dylan, this is my yummy Ogon. Last time we measured her was June last year, and she was 77 centimeters. This is bred by Momotaro Koi Farm, and she's now Yonsai. So July she was 3 years old. Now she's 4 years old. So everybody see the koi. They don't want to see me. Come up this way. You film the fish from that end. You go back, get a big. So what size do you think, Dylan?
Well, last time we measured her, she was what?
77.
80, 82, possibly.
82. Let's see. I had it this big, tiny when it came to me. Tiny. Maybe I'll put some pictures of it. So, and people hold it in my hand so they can get us appreciation for the size of it. Okay, that's good. Switch off. Our Yonsai Tancho Kaku. So we're going to measure it now. Absolutely clean, pristine. There you go, Dill. Show everybody what we're looking at. So we haven't measured her yet. I'm going to down do the one measuring. So we'll see. She's now Yonsai. What are your guess, Dylan? Your guess?
70.
You're guessing what I'm measuring. Ah, she's bigger than I thought. $76. I told you 76, 77. Wow, that's big. Big for Yonsai. Mike's son will be happy. We gotta. It's recording. Yeah, we're putting this one back, Mr. Dylan. What the size was?
76.
76. 6 centimeter Takigawa Tancho Kahaku. Maybe this year we can get her to 82. That's our goal this year, 82 centimeters. Takigawa Sankey, 65 cm on the nose, bought in 2019, and bought as male, has a extremely female body, no milt, so might have got lucky. That's it, fish are back feeding now. As I said, I didn't want to take all the fish out because, especially some, I've got some in there quite a lot bigger, and I'd rather have the covers off when I do that, and a few of my koi buddies around me so they can help with doing that. So yeah, all in all, very happy with the growth this year. I mean, that Ogon had grown in July last year, I think it was. She was 77, so she's just touching 85, so that's 8 centimeter, you know, Yonsai. It's grown now, so hopefully we can, she's up there, maybe we can get her to 90 centimeter this year. We'll see. But yes, if you haven't, if you'd like to like and subscribe, please do so. If you'd like to order some Rasta merch, go ahead and send me a message. You order via PayPal. You just pay for the amount via PayPal, and we take it from there. So we're going to work out the shipping to what country you're in. But I've sent to the US, I've sent to all over Europe. As we're out of the EU now, the prices have changed a little bit, not huge amount, but it's changed £4 or £5. So last year prices are now increased with shipping and production because of the EU thing. But other than that, it's still good, and you get to support the videos as well. So hopefully 2021 we will get to see some more videos, Dylan and I. Just going around here, watch your head. I'll show you where the pH is at. We've just finished that exercise of measuring and moving a few fish, so that's the pH I run. It's around 7, pH of 7. At the moment the RO is working, so I get 6 litres of water for probably just over 1 litre of waste in the recycle RO, and that's doing really good. Drum has a new seal fitted. Let me turn this around. We fitted a new seal onto the drum, and it's working really well. The next job is to change this roof. I'm going to get my buddy Paul Henderson, hey Paul, big up, to come and help me sort this roof out. It's leaking like an old Trinidad hut. I've got buckets by my feet collecting water. the builders who built it didn't want to know. So what could I do? It's only 3 years old, but you can't sit in here, or at least this part, too long. Thankfully, the part that really matters, which is where the equipment is and stuff, is bone dry. It's just up here. So we're going to rip the roof off and put a new roof on. And yeah, hopefully 2021 will be better for a lot of us in the koi keeping world, and we can get the COVID thing sorted. Alright, peace out. Oh, there's Rasta Boy here. Huh? What do you think, Dylan? Come, let me film you. Go back a bit. Oh, come this way because the sun is the other way. So, wrong Rasta Boy here. What do you think of the koi growth this year? Well, last year.
I think it's impressive.
Which one was your favourite? Do you remember? We done the Yamabuki, which is a yellow one.
Yeah.
We done the Chancho Showa, which is the one that had the snow white skin and the red spot. Yeah. And we done the Asagi. We done yours, but you were in having lunch, so I did that without filming your little Momotaro.
Yeah.
You're hoping it's a girl, don't you?
Yeah.
I think it might be a female. So which is your favourite so far?
I think the Tancho.
The Tancho Kahaku.
All white with the
yeah,
red.
the Tancho Kahaku. Why did you like that?
I like how the colours look on it. I was just plain simple white with the red spot on the head.
So you're sporting a Rasta hoodie. Who bought that for you then?
I think you did.
Oh, I did. I paid the bill again, did I? There you go. So there's this one. We have other options there, and you can see. What size do you have on, Dylan?
Medium.
So Dylan's wearing a medium, and it's quite baggy. You've got another jumper below there, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a medium as well.
What do you normally wear? Men's medium?
No, I wear medium. Like tops I wear medium.
Right.
And trousers I wear small.
Yeah. So that's Dylan's size.
Yeah.
And yeah. So if you like to order, what do you think about people ordering our Rasta merch?
I think it's cool because you mentioned about New York and
yeah, New York, Australia, the Netherlands, Wales. Don't forget Wales. Wales is a massive country. Your Uncle Ian's down there, and a few other places is gone too. So we've done for the morning. We're just going to tidy up now, and I'm going to change and grab some lunch to eat. We'll get the fire out tonight and cook on the wooden fire. What do you think of that outside?
Yeah.
Cool. How are you enjoying lockdown?
Find it boring. But
boring. Yeah. Okay. All right. Cool. Peace.
Hi, Chip-san. Thank you very much. Very nice parka. I love this parka. Thank you. Goodbye. Hello, Chip-san. Nice parka. Thank you. I'm very, very happy. Goodbye.
For the viewer's benefit, you have no idea how hard this is when you get your Rasta man come down to Bristol, filming away, and I'm looking at the camera and I'm looking at the Rasta, and you might wonder why I'm kind of a little bit distracted, but just hold on, 2 seconds, 2 seconds.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Come here. Right, hold that thought. Right, you want me to concentrate on the camera? How is it possible? Come on.
You know what? It actually does suit you.
What kind of look is this? Cool Runnings look.